The rotate command allows you to rotate objects around a base point, and you can select the absolute angle that the object is going to be rotated. I can activate the rotate command by choosing it from the tool palette. I can type in rotate from the keyboard or use its keyboard alias RO and enter. And it wants me to select objects. In this case, I'm going to select this chair. Hit enter when I'm done selecting objects, and then it prompts me for a base point of rotation. This is going to be the point about which my object is going to rotate. And now it prompts me for an angle, which I can enter from the keyboard, but you have to realize that the angle is relative to the object's current location, and what you're inputting is measured counterclockwise from 0. So if I wanted this chair to turn so that the arms face the table, then I would enter in a negative 90 degrees to turn that chair in a clockwise direction at 90 degrees. I can also use my rotate command with some of my drawing aids. I'm going to go down on the status bar, and I can see that my polar tracking is on and set for 45 degrees. So I'll go ahead and choose rotate. I'm going to choose this chair again, and I'll use the same center point as a base point of rotation. And what I want is the chair turned 45 degrees from its current location. So I bring my polar angle over here to 0, and that's the current location. I bring it up so it locks in at 45. When it locks in at 45 degrees, I click the mouse and place the rotation of the chair. So remember that when you're using your polar angles, you're moving the chair relative to the number of degrees counted from the 0 point on your polar angles. I can also use my grips to select my objects that I want to rotate, and then I'll right click for the shortcut menu and choose rotate. It then prompts me for the base point. In this chair, I'm going to choose this center point, and then I want this chair rotated 45 degrees towards the table. So here's my current position is at 0, so I'm going to use my polar tracking to snap in at 45, click the mouse, and I've rotated that chair 45 degrees. I can also use a copy option that I have with my rotate. Here's a situation where these two circles, this hole, needs to be copied and rotated over to another position. To do this, I can choose these two circles using an implied window, right click, and choose my rotate. It wants a base point. Well, my base point of rotation is going to be over here at this center point. And you can see that one of my options is copy. So I'm going to enter C from the keyboard and enter. So now, as I start my rotation, you can see that I want to rotate this clockwise 60 degrees. That would be a polar angle of negative 60. And I hit enter. And now I've rotated those objects and copied them at the same time.